This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Opts for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt as their drive gauge runs out. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Oh, easy tech. Jumps in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge. KO. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Checking their reactions with a fireball? Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Super! Oh, must have saw something we didn't. Player 1 has the lightning. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Experiencing burnout. Going in. Jumps up. Jumps. This can lead to some big damage. KO! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. A brave forward jump there to start. Let's off the projectile to waste time. Backs them into the corner. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Holds out with the block. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Gets some. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start. They piled up the null. Brings out the super art. How is it going to work out for them? Player 1 has a slight life lead. Now, can they finish the job? Player 1, lands a rising uppercut. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Burnout activates. A quick breather. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Gotta do better than that. In there. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Will that drive impact get punished? Low heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Can they outlast it? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Backs them into the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Heading into the end game now, it's getting so ambiguous. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. There's an overdrive on. They've piled up the knowledge. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps up. Hits up the counter. Burnout activates. Player 1 will bears the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Shin, Ryu, Ripper! Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. The opening on that impact. Wilt sets up with the jump in. Player 1 this can lead to some big damage. A real test of nerves. Wraps it up with a throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Throws a fireball. He's turning it right up with the super. It's them with the Aurora! Player 1 perfect execution with the anti-air. Player tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack.
Hit that with confidence.
Medium kick into.
Pay attention.
Noticeable life lead is a chunk of goes airborne. Keeps raw super hard incoming. What were they thinking? Turns out. Ugh, take a seat. It is over. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Brings the Impaler.
Gotcha.
Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Great work finding the opening. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Gets the knockdown, and now, knockdown. Can they convert this punish counter up? KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Gets the jump in. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Rising uppercut. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Jump. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Are we gonna see it low heavy? This is gonna hurt. Ends the meter. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Open with an excellent block. Gets them with it. They were right to be on guard there. Jumps up. That feeling out phase is open. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. This can lead to some big damage. Okay, here we sets up with the jump in. Throws them. Dangerous range here. Can this drive bring them back? A projectile is saying, get off of me. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Fireball pressure. Burns out. What now? Drive impact misses. Closes it out. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.